but I can do meet if you want.
No, we're right here. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
If it's convenient for you right here.
Yeah, sure. Let me just catch my breath. I've been chasing my two little kids. They just learned to ride a bike.
Oh,
I'm
that's
running
awesome.
behind them.
That's awesome, dude.
So,
all
yeah.
right.
So that was the good news. The bad news is now I got to make some money to keep it all up.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I'll dive straight in. So basically, I've been, I think I got your course just before Christmas or something, and I've been playing with this. And as you know, with the people like us, we try a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And I've just been trying a bit of everything, but I didn't manage to make almost anything profitable. It drives me crazy. So before I even started with this affiliate stuff, I was, playing around drop shipping and all kinds of stuff, e-commerce and everything. But e-commerce was all right for a while, but then, there was all these problems with the shipping times and everything. And I just thought I can't deal with this. So I started doing this affiliate stuff. So with the affiliate, I think I think my strength is probably, I can figure out the angles and stuff. I've been reading a lot of the sort of sales psychology for many years. So that I'm all right with. And I'm kind of okay with the advertising on Facebook and stuff. I just couldn't get the funnels to work properly. So I got offers from Max Bounty and stuff, and I did get conversions, but in the end, when I look at the cost of, Facebook advertising or whatever, it just didn't work out. And not to mention the fact with Facebook, I had the other problems. I mean, they just banned me, right, left, and center. So
yeah, I know, right?
So I just gave up on Facebook. That's really why I gave up on sweepstakes to start completely for a while, And I'm not sure if you remember, when I talked to you, that was after I just finished the Colin Dice course,
Yeah.
And he was he was going on about don't be a pussy, just get another account,
Yeah.
And I was getting everybody in my family, was giving me their account.
Really?
Even that didn't help.
That's crazy. That's insane. Colin is
Yeah.
He's very, very, I would say a big hustler, having to get a lot of
Yeah,
accounts.
totally. But anyway, I'm sure it all turns against him because you start reading so many people just people are just talking shit about him all over the place now. So he's paying for it. Anyways, so I tried a bit of after your. I think after watching your stuff and some other people, I thought I'll try a bit with the adult traffic, And I was also I started getting I started doing display ads on ExoClick, and I started sending people to I figured a good angle would be just posting some sex toys, on ExoClick and just saying here.
Yeah.
Get your Amazon $1,000 card to buy your sex toys, and sending them to the Amazon card, and I got a lot of traffic, but it wasn't converting. I mean, people were clicking, but it wasn't converting.
Oh, well, here's the trick with that. So, when it comes to adult traffic, your main angle should always be, and your design and everything should always be trust, 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 trust. And it's the coldest traffic on earth, but the best traffic on earth because you'll never have an issue, tons of traffic. And how do you overcome the cold traffic thing and build trust? Well, the biggest key to that is a recommendation. So, someone giving a recommendation that's a trustworthy looking person or a well known person. So, you could do a celebrity endorsement endorsing this type of thing that you were doing. So, someone gets a chance to get $100 Amazon gift card and your angle was for sex toys or anything they want. I would also add in get anything you want with this gift card because that'll have more people go through. But the big thing is they just want to make sure they could trust it and put in their information. Now, another thing is to increase your conversions with adult is doing it's like a quiz funnel. So it's micro commitment consistency bias, It's one of the cognitive biases, and everyone in adult and even CPA marketing does this and increasing conversions always. Okay, because all they have to do is go through a couple questions and they answer them, and by the time they're through at least 3 of them, they're more likely to convert on an email submit offer.
Yeah. Well, I was sending them to the Max Bounty pre-landers.
And the pre-landers look like what? Them. What did it look like?
Well, it was like 3 questions. 3 basic questions.
Okay, cool. So it depends if the questions were good enough and with the angle you were trying to do here. I would have done, if I were to do this funnel, I would have done at least 5 questions right off the bat, like what's your age, and then what's your gender, and then just questions more geared to winning things and more geared to adult. And you can be creative with that. Like, do you want to win an Amazon gift card for one of the questions? Or how much money would you like to win? $10, $100, $1,000, etc. And so that can be another question. And so they go through, then they go to a pre-lander of someone endorsing the offer. Okay. Now this is very, very powerful for cold traffic. So you could do someone like a woman in her 40s and above or something, or a male looking trustworthy in his 30s or above or something. Or you can do a well-known celebrity and show their picture and then their recommendation, or several celebrities and their picture, and or like a porn star and her picture and like her recommending down below in quotations and all that, but what she's saying, and a couple of them actually. And then
you don't get legal problems with that.
I don't think you'd have problems with that personally, okay? Because that's like through your funnel after many questions, and it will increase your conversion rates through the roof because it's an endorsement. You need to make sure you design your page though looking all the way through. All your pages look good. You need to make sure that.
And you can. That's if I do my own design. Yeah, that's what I was. I guess I was being lazy. I was sending them to wherever I saw pre-lander by the advertiser. I just used their pre-lander.
Oh, you did? Okay. Here's another thing, like congruency. You need to make sure that your design of colors, fonts, even sometimes images, and even like verbiage and words need to match the actual offer in ways. So you're doing Amazon one. So orange, here, 1 second, I got a call. I gotta decline it. 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, bro. I gotta talk to you in a bit. I'm doing a coaching call real quick. So yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. Sorry about that. Peace. So I was talking about congruency, and so you do orange and blue on your funnel and all that. Okay. So anyway, what other questions did you have?
Yeah, no, so that's like, so I was just saying, like, this is what I'm trying with adult, but what's your latest, like, what's the latest now on Facebook? Are you advertising on Facebook or not anymore?
Am I advertising? Yeah, I'm advertising on Facebook still, $300 a day, 3 campaigns, around 100 per day in ad spend. It usually actually goes over the $100 per day in ad spend. And I don't want to increase or scale.
I wasn't sure, like, because like I think in one of the videos you said like you stopped or something, you paused the campaigns on Facebook.
Yep, I did pause. I paused for like 1 day to basically make a new campaign with lookalike audience data because I had so much of it. And I will probably do that again this next month because that's just how it works.
So
yeah.
Basically, I mean, what I'm working on now is basically creating a niche website in WordPress, and I'm going to create like several pages within that website, which will be landing pages. Every page will be a landing page, and I will have a campaign per page. Like every page is going to be an offer, and everybody's going to. Well, I'm going to send the traffic to those, let's say, 3 products, and when people opt in to see the offer, they will be redirected there. But then this afternoon, I looked and I saw you said like, okay, no more redirects. Now I'm doing brand bridge page. So I was wondering, like, so what do you think is the best now? Like,
so yeah, I basically did a lot of update videos just explaining different strategies of what I'm doing, what I'm testing, everything. And the best strategy overall for convert here, I'll just tell you like the benefits of each type. So for conversions, basically quiz funnel is very, very powerful for conversions. And if you have your own opt-in at the end of that, and then you do the redirect to basically the offer or a similar offer, that works really, really well, and you can have follow-up series. And the next, like my favorite funnel, is the tripwire funnel, doing like a $1 product and then option of a $10 product, then a order bump, and then upsells, and then in the back end having the offer wall and having specific offers linking to and linking to your other funnels, having your follow-up series of emails, pushing people to the offer wall, and it's a crazy machine working really well. And here's the thing: when you do the
But that's not
tripwire,
from Max Bounty, right? I mean, these
yeah,
are
with
your
max
links.
bounty, that's what I'm doing with the 3 funnels is tripwire funnels. And what was the other thing? I kind
So,
of
but how do you pass them from one to the other? I mean, let's say you're selling something where it's like a trial for $2. Yeah.
okay.
So you take the email, you redirect them to the offer, and how do you do the upsell afterwards? Or are you counting on the upsell on behalf? Like
The only way you could do an upsell is you use ClickFunnels. You could use another tool, but you need to make sure you collect the credit card information to do an upsell. I recommend doing the 2-step order form because they basically give their name, their email, boom, they're already in. And a lot of people will enter the email list right there in the first step. And then a certain amount of people will actually go through the upsell funnel and buy. And so it's just even more money for you. And you connect with Stripe and everything like that. But yeah, people buy and people opt in, and it's just crazy. The 2-step order form is like a powerful, powerful thing. So, like, just remember that. Okay, you need to make sure you do the
Okay,
2-step.
so basically, so you starting like on one funnel, at least one funnel. You're not even sending them straight to a sweepstake. You're sending them straight to let's say a $2 trial.
Usually an ebook or like a course for only $1, and then also another option where they can choose to do it for like $10. And some people will take the $10 option or the $1 option, and it's like the same thing, but it helps with your ad spend. Okay, then you have an order bump of like another digital product, and you can do just this could be like the health niche, or this could be like in the wealth niche, and you get PLR products, and that's your angle, and you target people who would be interested in those PLR products, but then they also convert on sweepstakes in the back end. Okay, so your angle is targeting people interested in the wealth niche, and you're selling PLR products in the wealth niche, but those people are also going to convert on giveaways and stuff because everyone wants giveaways, and that's kind of the angle I use. Okay. So I
So,
hope that makes
but tell me
sense.
something. Why aren't you pixeling them on the offer wall instead of the convert of the offer page? Because if you have like several offers and every one of them is a funnel, then you have to sort of spread your pixels all over the place. No. Whereas if you have an offer wall, you just pixel them there.
You're saying that you're putting your pixel on the offer wall? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is how I started. Like, let's say I was doing I don't know. Let's say I don't know, free iPhone. So I was putting the pixel and building an audience there to try and get and build a lookalike audience, right? But the problem with that is that every offer needs a separate sort of builds its own audience.
Okay, I see. So here's my opinion on what you just said there. So I haven't put my pixels on the offer wall. With the funnels I do, I just put the pixel at the thank you page because I push people to the thank you page in my tripwires. So the people who go through and actually purchase, they're going to see the thank you page. And then I have literally emails and follow-up sequences for the people that just opt in and they go to the thank you page also because I link to that in the back end. But it's a good idea to link to the offer wall, like straight up. In all my funnels, everyone goes to the offer wall. So I should actually switch things up. That's a good idea. And if people who are listening to this and straight up you, bro, yeah, I suggest pixel them on the offer wall. Like that's a great idea. And
What about? Are you using like Messenger?
no Messenger, but you could totally do Messenger. Messenger complements email, so it's just another way to reach people. Okay, and the more easy reachability you have, the better. So I highly recommend that. But don't make them where they can't move forward without opting into your Messenger. Make that an option when you follow up with them, or make that a button they click inside the offer wall where they can join your list with an incentive to join it. Otherwise, they won't join it, right? So make sure you do that, and that's just another way to reach them. So that's really good.
Okay. And tell me, so you said you're using a tracker using volume, right?
Nope, I don't use volume.
Okay. You do, you don't, sorry.
I don't use volume, but with Adult, if you wanted to use volume, it can help you, save a little bit of money here and there. But at the end of the
What do
day,
you use? What do you use to sort of to do the whitelist and blacklist, or you don't
I
even
don't.
bother with that?
I don't use a tracker or anything like that, but I do recommend volume because I've experimented with volume. I know volume. I use volume. It's the best. And the reason why I don't use one is because I know if a campaign's working or not working based off the first 3 days when I start a campaign. And I have plenty of data that's necessary to me that I just look at and I'm aware of. And so I just don't use a tracker. And plus, I really don't know how to use a tracker super expertly well. So that's why I don't.
Mhm.
But
Well, I
people
mean,
who
yeah,
know how, yeah,
if you are using like, you can always like eliminate the ones that are getting you less sort of clicks, or that are the ones that are too expensive.
it's true. It's definitely true that you can do that. And you can look at all the data that you don't have otherwise. But at the end of the day, I recommend using a tracker if you have, the time and you want to do it. I just don't use a tracker currently, and I'm doing just fine. So it's up to you. And then you had other questions here. Let's see. If each offer has its own funnel with lander similar to offer, that's a lot of offers. Do I pixel and create lookalikes for each funnel?
Yeah, that's
Okay, yeah.
we went over. Yeah.
Anything else that will help me become profitable ASAP? And right now you're doing just sweepstakes, or you're doing another niche or anything like that?
Well, I've been kind of all over the place. Now I'm trying to. I will try to get some cost per sale and some trial offers. I was staying away from them. The cost per sale, I noticed Max Bounty are giving me a hard time, approving them because he wants. I mean, my manager, he wants to see results with the sweepstakes beforehand, before he gives me the $80 payout. And on Max Bounty, I wasn't paid yet, so I need to get that stage first.
Okay. And I just read what you said up here too as you were talking there, and you're all in. You want to do paid traffic, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I hate the sort of content creation. I mean, it's not really my thing, and I
Yeah.
don't like being on video and all that. So I just think I'm just thinking, okay, I'm just gonna, if I can use, I just have to be good at using the money, and so I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna concentrate on PPC. Yeah, I'm getting paid traffic.
And PPC is search traffic. You know that, right? Are you doing PPC search traffic right now?
Well, no, I mean display. I mean this,
Okay, you're doing
both.
display.
I mean, it could be Google search or it could be display.
Okay. Um, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter the traffic source as long as you can invest the most to get your conversions. So when I hear that people are having issues with paid traffic, it's the paid traffic, you're spending money to make money. So you need to make sure that you're making more money back than you're putting in. And the best way to do that is for the numbers to work out. I talk about this a lot, and it's something people need to focus on. So when you're promoting, let's say a $2.50 offer, maybe you can get a bump over time. Actually, guaranteed you can get a bump over time as long as you're sending traffic. And so that's another way you can increase your earnings, and it actually makes a big, big difference. So in all the offers I promote, I always get a bump of some sort for the offer. Okay, so you can do that too. But that's not the most important thing. It definitely helps. But the most important thing is your back end of your funnel. So people who do like what Colin does is just like the add to the landing page they offer. He makes it work, but he's dealing with margins really small, and no one really likes that. And you want to be able to basically, this is the coolest thing, invest money in traffic and not even check how much you're spending per day on traffic and not even worry, and not even check how much you're making every single day and not even worry, because of the fact you have such a great funnel of and a great back end of a high ticket offer or several where you can invest plenty and not care. So basically, let's say you have, this is the lowest high ticket I think of, just like let's say $1,000 or somewhere around $1,000 product in the back end. And you know what? You can push people to a webinar or something like that. That's a ClickBank offer, and you make around the affiliate marketing webinar offers on ClickBank, right? They pay out around $500, and so you can spend $500 on ads, we'll say, And as long as you get one sale on the back end of that, boom, you broke even. But you just spent $500 on advertising and you made a ton of conversions of the sweepstakes also, you see? So the way I'm doing my funnel though is I've got a high ticket upsell that's around like $300. So it's not like $500 or anything like that. And I don't have anything over $300 in the funnel, but it works out great because people who buy the tripwire and then go through and purchase the upsell in the back end, and I also have a downsell for it for just 97 bucks. And so people take it and it's in the wealth niche type offer. For every single one of my funnels, they're in the wealth niche. Okay, because that's relevant to sweepstakes. Okay, I haven't mentioned that before, and it's really powerful to understand that. But that's
Make
how
money
it
online,
works.
basically.
What?
Like make money online.
Yeah, make money online is the wealth niche pretty much, and it appeals to everyone, I would say, and that's why. And I just do PLR products. In fact, I do have some of my own courses inside of the upsells, just because. And what's the other thing? Yeah, so I can spend confidently $300, not even care, and I'll get a sale around the $300 mark in advertising for the high ticket thing, and then everything else is profit. Like everything else. Does that make sense? So that hopefully opened your eyes more and more to what you need to do with your funnels. Okay. Like, and you need to at least have another way of contacting people. Don't send them to a landing page to an offer. The only time you really should send them to a landing page to an offer is if you're doing free traffic, like I do with my second YouTube channel. I send them to like tons of different landing pages for specific type offers. So for the iPhone or for like the Amazon gift card, and I've got so many. I've got like over 10 like specific landing pages. I switch out the offer for new offers that come out, and for the ones that cancel, I switch them out, and then I have an offer wall I send them to, and then all my other funnels. So it's like tons of links in the description, but it works. And that's because it's free traffic. But if you're doing paid traffic, you need to be able to spend the most to acquire conversions. So
yeah. So what do you do with the emails? I mean, like also like from what I saw in one of the like last videos, you said like you were sending them all to the offer wall. Like every email was sending them to the same offer.
Yep.
Or is not the case?
100%. So how I do the emails is I basically have a headline, and the headline is going to be the same as the subject line for the email. And you can make the subject line more clickbaity if you choose to. And you need to make sure the words you're using are not like win or free, and try to stay away from sweepstake and giveaway. But you can model after the subject lines of opting into all these offers you're already promoting and see what they're doing. And that's what I do too. Like I literally will just copy what they're doing, their wording, their even like style, sometimes their style, but usually I'll just take the subject line, the headline.
And they all lead to the same offer wall, and people
Yeah.
don't unsubscribe like after 2 emails.
Well, I don't even care about that. I just care about as long as the people see the offer wall and convert on a couple offers. But like people do unsubscribe, and that's fine, but a lot of people just stay, okay? And they'll stay for years on years and years and click them. And I send at least an email per day is how I have it scheduled. So, and that's how you should.
But do you know if they're going straight to spam on Gmail?
Some of them are going to go to spam, 100%. Some of them are going to go to promotion, and some of them are going to go to inbox. But people are going to eventually find them and see them and convert. It's really weird, I know, but when you're doing volume, when you're doing a lot of volume, you're going to basically have people just converting like crazy through the emails. And so that's the key with that. Okay. It's the back end extra profit on the cake, icing on the cake, whatever you want to call it. That's how I think of it. Plus, you could do Messenger, bro, if you choose to. I don't do Messenger, but you can do Messenger. I'm sure it'll work. Like it's another easy reachability platform. So, and if you really want to go long term,
so push.
What?
Web push maybe.
Oh, you want to try the push traffic source? You could. Oh, are you saying push notification to contact them? Yeah. That could work too. Like getting on their browser, like clicking allow, and then being able to send them notifications anytime you want. Yeah, totally, dude. Like you could totally do that. And if you want to go long term and make your own Instagram relevant to the niche, you can straight up do that and push people to the Instagram for easy reachability. I mean, you could be all over the place. Okay, that's important to own your own traffic. So
yeah. Oof, I'm gonna try. I mean, you're driving me crazy when I see this like 50K a month and all that, 60K a month.
Most of that's free traffic.
I just want to make 10% of that.
Yeah, I feel you. But the thing is, I've been doing it for a long time. I'm telling you guys all the secrets here. Okay, in this call, this is a lot of secrets, and then you have the courses, you got everything. And so all you need to do is pick the strategies, remember all the knowledge I'm telling you, put together a strategy, launch it, take action, double down when it's working, maintain it, and move to more and more and more and more, and grow, grow, grow. Okay. So just remember how I told you, whoever can invest the most acquire conversions. What is it? Wins.
No, are you talking to me? Sorry.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you knew the quote. That's all. But yeah, straight up, that's the most important thing.
Of course. No, I've been reading Kennedy for years.
Oh, good.
Many.
Good.
No, that is in fact. I mean, yeah, I've been using a lot of his stuff offline. I'm one of the older guys. In this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I'm very much behind it online, unfortunately. But I'm catching up.
Good.
Anyways, yeah. So just to be sure, so when you say bridge page, what exactly do you mean by bridge page?
The bridge page bridges their mindset of whatever traffic they're already in. So if they're in the social mindset, that's where they are. If they're in the adult mindset, that's where they are. You need to bridge that through an advertorial, which is usually educating them on the offer. And also another way to do that is just simply story selling. Okay. And that gets them into the buyer mindset to the offer. So you kind of link their mindset to the buyer mindset for the offer. And the best way to do that will always be story selling. You could do a written story, or you could do a VSL, and you could pay, you could script out an amazing story. Remember, the conflict's the key, and the desire, the internal desire, the external desire, the character. And you need to make that relevant to the offer, and the offer needs to be the solution to the conflict or pain inside the story. And if you really put in the time to create an amazing VSL, because VSLs work the best compared to written form, but written form can work great with older audiences, of course. But at the end of the day, if you just invest like a month into building an incredible funnel, I'm saying it shouldn't take a month. I'm saying for example, and you do that, and you should have something incredible where you can literally make it work really, really well. Okay. So anyway, invest in your business and implement all your knowledge into the funnel you build. And remember, you're only one funnel away. I know you've probably heard that a lot, but it's so true. And you can literally scale a funnel with adult. You can scale a funnel with, definitely not Facebook or maybe not Google. I mean, Google's a little less strict, and you could do that. You could scale and you're set. You only need one funnel, bro. So.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try it.
Hell yeah.
All right, Benj. Thanks a lot. I'll give it another try. Well, we'll be in touch.
Hell yeah, man. It was a good talk. Peace out.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care.